Hey guys, Tightrope here, and today we're taking a look at a new RTS called Space Gears. I would describe it as a mix of Company of Heroes, Starcraft, and Command & Conquer Rivals. And there is a free demo available on Steam for the next couple days if you want to try it out. So here we are in the PvE mode, which is not very fleshed out in this demo, and I'd likely suggest you ignore it, but it does give us an opportunity to have a look at the basics of the game. So first off, you'll notice these mechs come in squads. These smaller, less durable mechs, higher model count per squad. These stronger mechs, fewer. And one of the most important mechanics you can see at the moment, I'm attacking with like regular shots. But if I switch this formation, not only do they reposition themselves, but they also like now attack differently. They charge up and attack, doing a high damage burst. Besides that, you have activatable abilities. In this case, the squad has mines, great for you Company of Heroes fans. And when an enemy runs over these mines, after a couple seconds they'll detonate. Does pretty good damage. Finally, you have a leader skill on every mech, which typically gives them some kind of combat or speed boost. In this case, faster attack speed, attack damage, but vastly slower move speed. So every mech has this kind of option. You can see these guys shooting these constant beams. Switch there over. Now they charge up. Some really powerful attacks. These guys changed their posture. They were shooting missiles straight ahead. Now they shoot missiles in through the air, and they do some big splash damage when they land. Over here we have these guys switch to bunker mode. These are kind of like armored mechs. You can see they become now real tanky. They've got these shields up, but they can only attack in a certain range in front of them, so you've got to make sure they're facing the right direction. And here we go, they can attack in like a line. This is their special ability. These guys have like a big missile barrage, huge AoE damage. And these guys have like a kind of clone ability, kind of short range. There's huge damage though in that line. Faster and you have more attack damage. So it's a brief look at a variety of mechs. They all, have different strengths and weaknesses. So you kind of want a mix of the different mechs when it comes to PvP to get the best results. This is the squad screen where you get to select what mechs you want to go into battle with. And as you can see, there are two different types of each mech. So the two formations they have, the basic attack patterns, they stay the same. But the leader skill, that's typically their combat boost, and the activatable ability change. So previously we saw this squad that had an attack buff but a move speed debuff and mines. But now they get a move speed buff instead and a knockback ability. Same story here, we saw these guys previously where they shot those laser beams that went back and forth in a rectangle shape. Now they shoot a barrage in a ring shape. And these have different ranges, as you can see here. That was at 12 range, this has 9, cooldown 13 seconds, 14 seconds. So there's quite a lot of fine tuning here for what type of mechs you want to go into battle with. When it comes to PvP, you have the option to build these first 4 mechs immediately if you've got the resources to do so, but the 5th mech down the bottom, these are your reserves. They unlock after a certain number of minutes in game. So to play PvP, go to the world screen and then click PvP on the left. As you can see here, at the moment, only 1v1 available in the demo. Looks like they're going to have 2v2, 4v4, and some type of other ranked mode here as well. And down the bottom is your platoon that you're going to enter combat with. Of course, you can change this between 3 that you set up ahead of time. Customize every mech in this loadout, of course. And then finally, hit match. Okay, here we go. Loading into a PvP match. You got 15 seconds to accept when you match against somebody. And you can see their loadout as you starting up the match, and also the commander skills and the map. I don't think there are any variety. I think you can only play on one map and have the same commander skills in the demo at least, but opportunities there in the future. So when you start the game, you have enough resources over here, 500, to roughly build 2 mechs. And I would probably suggest trying to build like one mech that's relatively fast, like this guy here, and one mech that's a little bit slower, maybe higher in firepower, to try win some of the early skirmishes. So on the resources, in terms of resources, to boost up the income of your red resource you get per second, you can capture these points similar to Company of Heroes. though there is only one resource type in this game. And these ones with 4 dots, they give you plus 0.4 resources per minute, whereas this one in the top corner with 6 dots, that gives you plus 0.8, so double the 4 dots, these ones in the corner. Now obviously you can see on the map there are a bunch of like terrain blockers. Some mechs can like jump over these, so it can be very mobile and good at capturing the map quickly, whereas all my mechs at the moment are very slow and unable to do that. You can see it doesn't take too long to capture these points, just a few seconds, and trying to capture with 2 instead of 1 squads doesn't seem to change the pace.
Ready for deployment.
So you have these kind of dark colored pools on the map, and I believe these kind of block vision for enemies that are outside of the pools, kind of similar to
Confirmed.
like shrubbery in League of Legends. So here is one of the main objectives on the map. This is called the bug hole, and you can see that every 30 seconds some bugs will spawn, and they will try to go to the enemy's base and attack the enemy's base. But if they run into any mechs on the way there, they'll attack those mechs. So this is one of the main objectives on the map, and kind of gives you just chip damage on your opponent's base, which is the main objective, try and kill their base. Gives you some chip damage over time against the opponent. The other main objective is here in the center of the map. This is the rocket launcher, and you can see that's the other timer at the top. Every 5 minutes, rockets will launch. And whoever's in control of the rocket launcher at the end of the countdown will launch at the enemy. So here we go, I'm going to hit the retreat button, and now my mechs are retreated. I think they get like a slight speed buff, maybe a defensive bonus as they run away, and then they run back to your base. And when they get to your base, they can heal up and reinforce. I believe reinforcements are free, so you don't have to worry about it costing you resources. And if you do end up losing your units, you can respawn them eventually as well. I think respawn time is about 45 seconds. So given, you saw how long it took for my mechs to actually retreat here, and how long it's going to take for them to heal up, just leaving them die and respawning at the moment is the way to go, I'd say, in most situations, unless you're like very close to your base. So when they heal up to a certain threshold, once they get up to full, another mech will fall in and then they'll heal up. So you can see this does take quite a long time to achieve. So down the right hand side you have your commander skills. This is a scan, gives you vision. This is repairs 30% of your mech's health in the area. Cannon shot, this allows you to shoot 5 shots, 60 damage, so you can kind of like target it. And here we go. Missile is launching. I was in control of it at the end of the timer, and it's going to launch at the enemy's base. Does roughly 40% of the enemy's base, you can see there, in terms of damage. And there we go. Once you've spawned all of your units, you're able to call in your reserves. And they're also gated behind a timer. I think it's a 5-minute timer before you can call in your reserves. So this is the max number of squads you can get. He's using the satellite beam on my guys. And you can see you can kind of control it and it'll follow the enemy. So I'll let these guys die so you can see the respawn mechanic. So back at base, now you can see this squad all grayed out. They're the one that's just died. And there you saw the timer, maybe 50 seconds, 45 seconds, something like that. So once you have all these squads, you can move around the map with control groups. By default, they're bound to control groups 1 to 5, based on the order that you brought them onto the field on. So you can like double tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to move around the map rapidly. And here we'll use the cannon shot against the enemy. See that? You can kind of control each shot, do big damage to the opponent. And now the time is up. You can click on this unit, hit the respawn, it doesn't cost anything. So if you lose a unit, it's not the end of the world, certainly. And I would actually like to see that changed in this game. So there we go, retreating my unit, running back to base. to my eyes, doesn't look like they're healing as they retreat. So I don't know what that yellow circle is. Kind of looks like they're getting repaired as they're retreating. I don't think that's the case. And up the top here, we have the satellite. This is, you capture this and it gives you vision in a radius around. You can see the edge of the satellite's vision range kind of reaching this ramp. So you can access these abilities with hotkeys as well, F1 to F3. And I would suggest doing that because sometimes trying to click them is a little bit buggy when the screen's shaking. So yeah, I'm going to hit F3 here. Use the cannon shot on the enemy. Doing some big damage to him. So here is the satellite beam ability. Charges up over time. And it kind of follows the enemy. Does big damage, especially against slow-moving targets. And here we go, the missile's about to launch against the enemy once again. So I think during the last like 10 seconds you actually can't decapture this, which is a little bit annoying. It'd be nice if it could go right down to the very last second. So now we're going to try combine the scan, providing the vision, and the satellite beam on the enemy's base to try and win the game. Doesn't actually do that much damage, does it? So I'm in here with my mechs trying to polish off that last bit after those 2 rockets have already launched and landed on my enemy's base. And there we go. Got the win. GG. So if you want to play PvP in the demo, I'd probably suggest upgrading your mechs so you're on a level playing field with your opponents. So to do this, come to the mech menu from your home base. And then you can upgrade anything from here. So you can see I've already mostly upgraded stuff to 5, but here's one that I haven't yet. So you click on it, go upgrade, then just spam it up to 5. And in this demo, they give you enough resources to upgrade basically everything to 5. So that's no problem. But I imagine you might have to pay for this to like level up your mechs and stuff when the game comes out, which, or maybe you have to grind it if you're free to play. I think that's kind of the monetization that they're looking to do. On top of that, we have the mech assembly over here, so you can construct mechs. You don't need to do this in the demo because I think you have one of every different type of mech, both A and B, but for future reference. And then you can click on this blueprint, and here you can see you've, on top of that, you've got performance boosters. So on top of having to level them up, you can boost them up. And I imagine you're probably going to have to pay for this kind of stuff. So again, worrying signs here on how they're going to monetize this game. On top of this, when you construct a mech, you can see they have a different role when it comes to combat power, somewhere in the range of 320 to 332. So I imagine if you want to be competitive again, you're going to have to construct quite a few of these mechs, try to get a good combat power roll on them. And on top of this, if we come back to the mech menu, you can see they've also got these passives, Core Upgrade S, Core Upgrade C, and when they're all used in a group together in a squad, I think these kind of synergize in some kind of way. So again, you're probably going to have to construct a lot of mechs to try and get those good passives as well. So yeah, that is worrying signs for the monetization scheme of this game. So that's all of the explaining out of the way. I hope you found this informative. Following this, now I have the 2 best PvP matches I had in my stream yesterday when I didn't have as good of a grasp of the mechanics as I do now. Hope you enjoy. One of them's up against a Co2 player, and another one's against the player I played against first, who's doing a bit of a cheese strat, leads to a real nail-biter of a finish. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Ender! Oh, I know this guy from Company of Heroes. Wonder if he saw me playing this and he decided to fire it up as well. That's funny.
Requesting ready for deployment.
Standing by for orders.
Can I chat to him? Maybe I can't chat to
Need
him.
something out of your way?
Requesting
Oh, I thought I told these guys to run down here.
Just say the word. High mobility, swift victory. I'll have it. Squad, move out. High mobility, swift victory. Moving to location. High mobility, squad, move out. Squad, move out. Moving to location.
Ready for deployment.
Need something out of your way. Moving to location. Squad, move out. Squad, move out. Swift victory. Moving to location. High mobility. I'll have swift victory. Moving to location. High mobility.
Ready for
swift
deployment.
victory. Squad, moving to location. Squad, move out. High mobility. Swift squad, move out. I'll have engaging. Squad, move out. I will do this.
Firepower of the future. Moving out.
Need something out of your way.
Reporting
Swift
firepower
victory.
of the future. Confirmed.
Standing by for location. High mobility. Squad, move out. Victory. Moving to location. Move out.
What do you want me to blow up? Hard work needs strong mechs.
Reporting. Confirmed. Firepower of the future.
Just say the word. Just say the word. Standing by for orders. Squad, move out. Moving to location.
What do you want me to blow up?
Try to get another dose of mines down here before I move on.
I'll have.
What do you want me to blow up?
240.
Ready for the firepower of the future.
What
240.
do you want me to blow up? Strong mechs. Hard work needs strong mechs.
Reporting firepower of the future.
Now get.
Just say the location.
Oh, oh, he's getting blasted by the mines.
Squad, move out.
That's awesome.
High mobility. Move out. Swift victory.
Requesting power of the future. Initializing
Got
artillery.
any work?
Firepower of the future. Moving out. Firepower of the future.
Hard work
Fire
needs strong
starter
mechs.
of the
Take care of the
future.
rest.
Moving
Now
out.
get. I'll take care of the
Just say the
rest.
word. Swift victory. Just say the word. Orders. Engaging.
Give
Ready
me
for
some elbow
deployment.
grease.
Enemy spotted.
Now hard work needs strong mechs. I'll take care of the rest. Hard work needs strong mechs.
Requesting coordinates. Firepower
Got
of the
any work?
future.
What now?
Moving to location.
Ready for deployment.
Hard work needs strong mechs.
Squad, move out. Squad, move out. Moving to location. Swift victory.
Give me some elbow grease.
Reporting. Ready for deployment.
What now?
Alright, looking pretty good for me.
Ready for deployment.
Can even go for my reserves later.
Standing by for orders.
More mines getting triggered.
Requesting
That's
coordinates.
how I like it.
Now get.
Just say the word. High mobility. Swift victory.
Moving out. Firepower. Initializing
Got
artillery.
any work? Hard work needs strong care of the rest. Now get.
Confirmed. Moving out.
Wait for his shield to time out.
Give me some elbow grease. Now get.
Firepower of the future.
Give me some elbow grease. Take care of the rest.
Reporting firepower of the future. Firepower of the future.
Strong mechs.
Reporting firepower of the future. Firepower of the future confirmed.
Got any work? Give me some elbow grease. I'll take care of the rest.
Ready for deployment. Receiving orders. Firepower of the future. Firepower of the future. Moving out.
What now?
Need something out of your way?
Requesting coordinates. Confirmed. Firepower Firepower on the future.
What's that? Is that an artillery strike?
Moving to mobility. Swift victory. Squad, move out. I won't miss. Moving to location. Move out. High mobility. Moving to location. Swift victory.
Wow,
Moving
his
to location.
his shots can't kill my.
Overtime again.
Firepower on the future. Firepower on the
Give me
future.
some elbow grease.
Firepower on the future.
Standing by for mobility. Swift engaging.
Got any word? I'll take care of the rest.
Advanced AI, advanced tactics. Who's next?
Shift while trying to drag select doesn't seem to work.
Need something out of your way. Move out. I will miss.
Let's put down all the mines.
What do you want me to do? Need strong mechs. Now get. I'll take care of the rest. Now get. Hard work needs strong mechs.
Who's next? You sure about that? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You sure about that? Like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Hard work needs strong mechs.
You sure about that? Hope you know what you're doing. Sure about that?
It's a earthquake. Give me some elbow grease.
Moving to location.
What you want? Can't you see I'm working?
Just say the word.
Oh, I almost suffered some big losses there.
Confirmed.
Squad, move out. Swift victory. Squad, move out.
It's got a missile coming in 2 minutes.
Need some high mobility.
Confirmed.
Swift victory. Standing by for
Reporting.
orders.
Confirmed.
Standing by for orders.
Reporting. Enemy spotted. Firepower on the future now.
Advanced AI, advanced tactics.
Hard work needs strong mechs.
Need something out of your way.
Think I killed him with my satellite beam.
I'll
you know what
take
you're
care of
doing.
the rest. I'll take care of the rest. Hard work needs strong mechs.
Seems like he's got a range advantage
Sure
over
about
me.
that? You sure
Hard
about
work
that?
needs strong mechs. Piece of
Squad,
cake.
move out.
Don't use them highfalutin words with me.
You sure
Who's
about
next?
that?
Now get.
Huh? Hope you know what you're doing.
Hard work needs strong mechs.
Need something out of your way. High mobility. Swift victory.
Got any work? Hard work needs strong mechs.
I'll have it.
Watch him now. What you want?
Moving to location.
Firepower of the future.
You sure
Who's
about
next?
that?
Got any work needs strong mechs.
You sure about that? Huh?
Now get. Can't you see I'm working? Give me some elbow grease. What now?
Reporting.
Standing by for orders.
Can't you
Firepower
see
of the
I'm
future.
working? Piece of cake.
Standing by for orders.
Piece of cake. See I'm
Firepower
working.
of the future.
Yeah, boss. You sure about that?
Got Give me some elbow I'll take care of the
High
rest. Piece of
mobility
cake.
location. Swift
Some
victory.
mines in his
Can't you see
retreat.
I'm working?
Classic Kotu
Overtime
tactics.
again?
Just say the word. Move out. Standing by for orders.
Requesting
Just say
coordinates.
the word.
Requesting
High mobility.
coordinates.
Swift
Can't
victory.
you see I'm
Moving
working?
out. Converting out. Firepower of the future.
Got any work? Don't use
Fire
high mobility. Piece of cake.
Fire power
Moving to
of the
location.
future.
Squad, move out. High mobility.
Overtime
Victory.
again.
Moving to location.
Yeah, boss.
Got any work? Can't you see I'm working?
Need something out of your way. I'll handle.
Don't use the piece of
Fire
cake.
power of the future. Initializing
About to
power.
explode like dynamite. I'm gonna blow you away.
High mobility.
Can't you see I'm working?
I'll handle. Squad,
Can't you
move
see
out.
I'm working?
High mobility. Swift victory. Squad,
Fire
move out.
power of the future.
Piece of cake.
High mobility. Standing by for
Can't
victory
you see I'm
location.
working?
Just say the word. Engaging.
Reporting.
High mobility. Swift victory.
Confirmed.
What you want?
Just say the word.
Can't you see I'm working? Piece of cake.
Just say the word.
Skill not available.
Overtime again?
Huh?
What now?
High mobility.
Overtime
Moving
again?
Skill not available.
Ready for
Piece of cake.
deployment.
Got it. Now take care of the rest. Now get. Hard work needs now take care of the rest.
Advanced AI. Advanced
Stand by
Fire
for
tactics.
power of the future.
Piece of cake.
Advanced AI. Advanced tactics.
Standing by for order.
Confirmed.
Oh man, this has turned into a real battle, hasn't it?
Need something out of your way. Move out. Moving to location. Squad, move out. Moving to location. Squad, move out to
Confirmed.
location.
Overtime again.
High mobility. Swift victory.
Piece of cake. Can't you see I'm working?
Fire power of the
Moving to
future.
location. High mobility. Move out. Swift victory. Need something out of your way. Moving to location. Squad, move out. Just say the word. I will this. Squad, move out. Mobility. Swift victory.
Requesting coordinates.
What do you want me to blow up? The rest.
Huh? Who's next?
Give me some okay. Strong mechs.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You know what you're doing?
I feel like those guys kind of suck.
Piece of cake.
Reporting.
High mobility. Move out. Swift victory.
Okay, we're going to make a play for
Yeah,
the
boss.
missile launcher, otherwise I'm going to lose here.
Huh? Who's next? Charge!
Give me some elbow greens.
Huh?
What do you want me to blow up? Can't you see I'm working? Hard work.
Well, I
needs
couldn't
strong
capture it.
mechs.
When it's 5 seconds to launch, you can't capture it, apparently.
Hope you know what you're doing. Like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Hope you know what you're doing. Hope you know what you're doing. Sure about that? Who's next? Charge!
What do you want me to blow up?
You got me. Damn. He's got... Oh, this is the guy I played. He's just got hornets. 100% Hornets.
Need something out of your way.
Ready for deployment. Power announce the future.
Yeah, Hornets do seem to be a bit OP. I agree.
Just say the word.
They're invers as well,
Squad,
right?
move out. I'll have it. Squad, move out. Standing by for orders. Need something out of your way?
And they seem to be cheap. He's got a lot of them, like, straight away. It's gone straight for the rockets.
I'll have it. Moving to location. Move out. Moving to location. High mobility. Swift victory.
Ready for deployment.
High mobility. Squad, move out.
Ready for firepower of the future.
Standing by. Move out. Just say the word.
Reporting out.
Standing by. Move out. Squad, move out. High mobility. Swift victory.
Moving
Squad,
out.
move out. Moving squad, move out. High mobility. Swift victory.
Initializing.
Just say the word. Engaging.
Reporting.
Give me some elbow grease.
Reporting. Firepower of the future.
Moving to location.
Back for the rematch.
Standing by for orders.
Skill not available.
I will.
What do you want me to blow up? Need strong men. Now get. I'll take care of the rest. I'll turn them to scrap. Now get. Need strong mechs.
Standing by for orders.
Confirmed.
High mobility. Move out. Swift victory. Moving to mobility. Swift victory. Moving to location. Squad, move out. Mobility. Engaging. Swift victory to location.
Ready for deployment.
Just high mobility. Swift victory.
Ready for deployment.
Give me some elbow grease.
Just say the
Skill
word.
not available.
Reporting. Ready for firepower of the future.
Standing by mobility. Swift victory.
These guys are fucking indestructible, dude. Why have they got so much health?
What do you want me
After
to blow
all of
up?
that, all of their crazy attack damage, they run into all of my mines. They've just got like 1,000,000 health as well. Jesus Christ. Why?
What do you want me to blow up? Strong mechs. This is gonna sting. I'll
They're
take
fast.
care of the strong mechs. Now I'll take care of the rest. I'll take care of the rest.
Oops, there was supposed to be a R activation.
Squad, move out.
Craziness.
Need something out of your way. Squad, move out. Mobility. Swift victory. Moving to location.
Requesting coordinates.
Just say the word.
I hate to see what the skill damage was before this, dude. That would have been crazy.
Got any work? What do you want me to blow up?
Need something out of your way. High mobility. Move out. Swift victory. Moving to location. Squad, move out.
Ready for deployment.
Standing by. Moving to location. High mobility. Move out. Swift victory. Moving to location. Squad, move out. High mobility. Move out. Swift engaging.
Firepower of the future.
High mobility. Moving to location. Standing by for order. High mobility. Moving to location. Swift victory. Moving to location. Squad, move out.
Ready for deployment.
There's He's got a missile coming in on me already.
Power of the future.
What you want?
Standing by for move out. Swift victory.
Fire power of the future.
I'll take care of the rest.
Fire power of the future. Fire power of the requesting coordinates.
What do you want me to do? It's a
Fire
mob
power of
queen.
the future.
What do you want me to blow up? What do you want me to blow up? I'll take care of the rest. I'll take care of the rest. Strong mix. Now I'll take care of the rest. Strong mix.
Reporting. Fire initializing order.
Need standing by your way.
Can't you see I'm working? I'm a can. Got any work? Piece of cake.
Moving out.
Overtime again.
Requesting coordinates. Receiving orders to engage. Initializing artillery.
What do you see I'm working? Now I'll take care of the rest. What you want? Can't you see I'm
Fire
working?
power of the future.
Come on. You're a
Fire
piece of
power
cake.
of the enemy spotted.
What do you want me to blow up? Overtime again. What do you want me to blow up?
Enemy spotted.
Can't you see I'm working? Now get. Hard work needs strong backs. It's a Mars quake.
Ready for deployment.
What now? Piece of cake. What do you want me to blow up?
Standing by for orders. Squad, moving to location.
Got any work? Can't you see I'm working? Overtime. Hello, you order. Like dynamite. Come on. Overtime again. Piece of cake. Overtime again. Buckets. What now? What do you want me to blow up?
Standing by for orders.
Confirmed. Activating communication system. Requesting coordinates.
Just say the word. I won't miss.
Moving out. Fire power of the future. Fire power of the future. Reporting. Requesting confirmed. Activating communication system.
Just say the word.
I'll take care of the wrong mix.
Reporting. Requesting orders. Proceed.
Spawn timer on them. 30 seconds. Crazy.
Moving out.
Should be like 2 minutes.
Activating communication system.
Killing a unit should matter, you know?
Give me some elbow grease. Piece of cake. I'll take care
Requesting
of the
orders.
rest.
Ready for deployment. Confirmed. Fire power of the future.
Now get. Hard work needs strong mix.
Patrolling.
Give me some elbow grease.
Activate control station system. Affirmative. Patrolling. Affirmative.
What do you want to do? Strong mix.
Reporting. Receiving.
Got now get. Hard work needs strong mix. Got any
These things are so stupid, dude.
I'll turn them to screen.
Confirmed.
Now get.
Fire power. Receiving orders to engage.
Just say the word.
Fire power of the future. Moving.
I'll take care of the strong mix. I'll take care of the rest. Hard work needs strong mix.
High mobility, swift victory.
Come on, you want me to blow up? This is gonna be time again. Come on. You rust bucket. What do you want me to blow up? Now get. I'll take care of the rest.
Activating communication system. Requesting orders.
Can't you see I'm
Affirmative.
Squad, move out.
Don't use them high
Skill not
Activating
available.
affirmative system. We're patrolling. Advancing to
Piece of
target.
cake. What piece of cake?
Need something out of
Capture
the way.
it.
What you want?
Activating communication system.
Standing by for orders.
What do you want me to blow up? What you want? Overtime again?
Standing by for orders.
Just gonna have another swarm of them coming in. I did get a good amount of damage done on him here though. Oh my
Don't
shitters.
use them highfalutin words with me.
Requesting orders.
Standing by for orders. Squad,
Try to
move
just get a
out.
shitload of
Moving to
mines down up
location.
here. Do I just see his invis, dudes?
High mobility, I'll have victory. Squad, move out.
Moving out.
Need something out of your way. High mobility, swift victory. Squad, move out.
Overtime
Ready for
again?
deployment.
Need something
Skill
out of your
not
way.
available.
I will miss.
Got any work?
Skill not available.
Give me some elbow grease.
Moving out. Patrolling. Affirmative.
Overtime again? Can't you
Patrolling.
see overtime
Affirmative.
again? Piece of cake.
Patrolling.
Can't you see I'm working?
Requesting patrolling.
Got any work? I'll take care of the rest.
Proceeding.
Don't use them highfalutin words with me. What you want? Can't you see I'm working? Don't use them highfalutin words with me.
Quiet for
Got
the
any
future.
work?
Moving to
Don't
location.
use them highfalutin words with me. Got any work? I'll take care of the rest.
Requesting coordinates.
Need something out of your way.
Reporting.
Now I'll take care of
Confirm
the
quiet
rest.
for
Now
the
calm down.
future.
I'm gonna win. Just through annihilation. X. D. Oh, take that. Why did he try and kill my infantry in my base instead of trying to kill my base? I can't believe that, dude. I can't believe it. He's doing the OP cheese and he just leaves the back door wide open. I just had those little guys, you know, I had control of this point down the bottom here, that guy that spawns the shitters. Do you see that? Can you see that? The red guys are attacking my base. My base is almost dead. I won that by like a split second, dude. That's crazy. Oh, yes. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider coming on board as a Patreon backer.